Good morning, class, and welcome back to Kpop University. First of all, guys, I just want to thank you all for the immense support that I received in last month's episode of Kpop University. With over 2,000 views and so many positive comments, your support continues to astound me. So once again, thank you so much. And before we get started, guys, it has come to my attention that you guys are not receiving my videos in your subscription boxes. I received some messages from you guys that you guys aren't getting notified whenever I upload a video here on YouTube. So to solve that, go ahead and click the bell icon below this video right now. This will notify you guys whenever I upload any videos onto YouTube, so you guys will be notified of weekly K-pop content. So let's get into the actual video, shall we? So guys, this is the last edition of the survival trilogy of KPU. If you guys didn't know already, these past two episodes of Kpop University covered K-pop groups who debuted through survival shows. I covered Monsta X in November, who debuted through No Mercy, and I covered IOI in December, who debuted through Produce 101. And now we will be looking at the iconic boy group known as iKON. Now, iKON is YG Entertainment's resulting boy group from the survival show known as Mix and Match. Mix and Match was a survival show from Mnet and YG Entertainment that served as a continuation of iKON's journey to debut. Now, previously, iKON competed against Winner in another survival show known as Who Is Next Win. Winner and iKON were both known as Team A and Team B respectively. In Who Is Next, the winning team will debut to become Winner, and the losing team will either be disbanded or rearranged. Team A won Who Is Next Win and debuted to become Winner, and unfortunately Team B lost the competition. Fortunately, thanks to the fans' immense support, YG decided not to disband them. Instead, their team was rearranged and to be put through their own survival show known as Mix and Match. However, it wasn't just the original 6 members of Team B who competed to debut. In this show, 3 new YG trainees joined Team B in order to compete to debut. These 3 were Jung Chan-woo, Jung Jin-hyung, and Yang Hong-suk. From the second episode of Mix and Match, only 3 members of Team B were set in stone to debut. These were BI, Bobby, and Jinhwan. This is because the 3 that I previously stated trained the longest out of all the Team B members, and because those 3 were the original members of Team B. So, throughout the competition, these 3 were appointed as the leaders of their teams for each mission. Out of the 9 trainees, only 7 of them debuted to be iKON. So let's dive into the members, shall we? Kim Hanbin, or BI, is the leader and lead rapper of iKON. BI was born on October 22nd of 1996 and trained for 4 years before debuting in iKON. In YG Entertainment, BI is an esteemed rapper and leader. During both Win and Mix and Match, artists have compared him as to being the next G-Dragon. This is because of his lyrical composition skills and his musicality. BI also helps the rest of the iKON members learn and clean the choreographies they create. This guy watches his members like a hawk. If you're looking for someone who is leader material, then BI is your guy. Unfortunately, BI tends to forget his lyrics occasionally. This proved to be a problem from Who Is Next and Show Me the Money, as it ended in bad rankings and close encounters to elimination for BI. BI tried his luck through another Mnet show known as Show Me the Money 3, along with fellow group member Bobby. Unfortunately, he was eliminated in the 7th episode. It was simply a matter of bad timing for him. Show Me the Money 3 and Mix and Match were filmed at the same time, so BI had to divide his attention between preparing for iKON's debut, helping his brother survive in Mix and Match, and to survive for himself and Show Me the Money as well. All of this going on, BI had an immense amount of stress put on his shoulders. He had one of the biggest burdens to carry throughout Mix and Match. If you ask any iKONIC out there who has the biggest perseverance out of all the iKON members, BI is for sure going to be the answer. Kim Ji-won, or Bobby, is the main rapper of iKON. Bobby was born on December 21st of 1995 and trained for 4 years before debuting in iKON. While Bobby can speak and understand English the best out of all the iKON members, he's still the most confident in Korean. Now, Bobby was raised in Virginia. His mom, dad, and brother resided there when Bobby was in Korea training to be in iKON. Bobby would Skype with his mom every now and then, but unfortunately with being a trainee and having debuting on the line, he was not able to do this often. The downsides of being a trainee. It was Bobby's dream to help bring his family to Korea, but because of rough times and financial situations, his family wasn't able to be with him as he trained. However, things turned for the greatest. As previously stated, Bobby joined Show Me the Money 3 along with BI. and Bobby actually won the competition. People kept looking down on both Bobby and BI for being idols in the competition, that they can't rap because they're K-pop idols. However, both, especially Bobby, proved them all wrong. Bobby ended up crushing the competition, winning first place and the $100,000 grand prize. Bobby then used that money to buy his mom a house in Korea so that they can all be together. Happy endings are just so beautiful, man. Bobby is also part of a hip-hop duo with winner Song Min-ho known as Mob. In the duo's album, there were both solo tracks and collaboration tracks, especially the turn-up track of Full House. Kim Jin-hwan is the lead vocalist and main dancer of iKON. He was born on February 7th of 1994 and trained for 4 years before debuting in iKON. Jin-hwan is the shortest member of iKON at 5'5" and has a distinct mole under his eye, so fighting him would be pretty easy. He also has distinct vocals as well. Well, they all do, but with Jin-hwan, just listen for this voice.
Feel it coming in the air, hear the scream from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill. It's a dangerous love affair, yeah.
Jin-hwan is also an esteemed dancer as well. Papa YG likens Jin-hwan's dancing next to Taeyang, and that is saying something. Would you guys think so? Gu Junhue is the main vocalist of iKON. He was born on March 31st of 1997 and trained for 3 years before debuting in iKON. Junhue is the tallest member of iKON at 6 feet, so you won't have to look for long until you find him. And Junhue also has a rough and husky voice. But Nat, what do you mean by rough and husky? Don't a lot of K-pop idols already have that kind of voice? Well...
지금 약 군대 오르기 40분 전이므로
In words of BTS, am I wrong? And he also has the loudest voice of iKON next to Bobby. If you're a longtime K-pop fan, you may recognize Junhue from K-Pop Star Season 1. And from that, you would already know that Junhue is a huge Michael Jackson fan. I mean, just look at him when he was just 13 years old. That's adorable and impressive. Puberty does wonders, doesn't it? Song Yoon-hyung is the lead vocalist and visual of iKON. He was born on February 5th of 1995 and trained for 3 years before debuting in iKON. Yoon-hyung has a higher singing voice compared to the other vocalists and helps support Jin-hwan's and Junhue's vocals. Now, for some iKONICs from Who Is Next Win, you may not remember much of Yoon-hyung to begin with. Some fans claim that Yoon-hyung tends to hide behind his other members. However, he has improved drastically over the years. Tableau brings this up in episode 6 and said, Yoon-hyung, I didn't notice your presence before, but in this performance I was like, really? Is this the same person? And to this day, his part in Wait For Me is still my favorite part of the song. Yoon-hyung is like iKON's hidden gem. Kim Dong-hyuk is the lead dancer and lead vocalist of iKON. He was born on January 3rd of 1997 and trained for 3 years before debuting in iKON. In terms of the vocals of iKON, Dong-hyuk has the best English pronunciation when it comes to singing. Now, if it's one thing that I can tell you guys about Dong-hyuk, it's this story. During Who Is Next Win, before the final battle, there was a segment where he said, I'm gonna go visit my father. I haven't been able to in almost a year. During training, I couldn't go see him. It seemed like a very happy moment at that time because for one, he was smiling, and two, the background music was also happy. But it wasn't until he bought flowers where he finally took the hint. Dong-hyuk was visiting his dad, yes, but his memorial. Dong-hyuk's father passed away when he was just 8 years old, and he comes to his memorial to both pay his respects and to be comforted from the stress of being a trainee. In that episode, Dong-hyuk promised to his dad that he would bring his debut album the next time he visits, and he for sure kept that promise. Jung Chan-woo is the lead vocalist and magne of iKON. He was born on January 26th of 1998 and trained for 1 year before debuting in iKON. Chanwoo is the only member among the new trainees to debut in iKON. Now, prior to iKON, Chanwoo was actually an actor. He started acting when he was in 2nd grade and played the childhood version of Lee Min-ho's character in Boys Over Flowers, a childhood version of Shin Hyun-jun in Cain and Abel, and young Lee Min-ho in the renowned Heirs drama. Chanwoo had a lot of expectations to meet along with Jinhyung and Hongsuk since they were one of the newer members of the team. Since Chanwoo was new to the team, he had to consistently prove himself and train at the same prowess as the members of Team B. From the beginning to the end of Mix and Match, Chanwoo's dancing gradually improved. As each episode passed, he grew less stiff and more relaxed by these means. Chanwoo was known for improving the fastest among the new trainees, and was a fan favorite from the start. In the 7th episode of Mix and Match, Chanwoo received high praise from 2 of the 3 voting locations. These were Beijing and Seoul, just not being the cut in Osaka. Now, for the longest time until Mix and Match, iKON was known as Team B. Since Who Is Next Win, there were 2 teams, known as Team A, who became winner, and Team B, who became iKON. When given their name of iKON, Papa YG wanted them to become icons of Korea to be showcased to the world. Using the word icon, YG replaced the letter C with the letter K, with K to represent Korea. YG wants iKON to be an icon of our times. An icon representing Korea is pretty straightforward and not some confusing acronym. On November 6th of 2014, the final episode of Mix and Match was uploaded onto Mnet K-pop's YouTube channel. Alongside the 3 confirmed members, the following were revealed to be members of iKON in this exclusive order. This was Junhwae, Yoonhyung, Chanwoo, and Donghyuk. Unfortunately, Hongsuk and Jinhyung did not receive enough votes to debut in iKON. However, since 3 years has passed since then, things have been starting to look up for both. Since then, both trainees decided to leave YG Entertainment. After leaving YG, Hongsuk joined Cube Entertainment and recently debuted in a 10-member boy group known as Pentagon. He left YG because he knew how the system worked. YG only debuts groups only every few years, and by the time Hongsuk would get into his own boy group and debut, he would already be too old. And the same applied for Jinhyung. There have been rumors that Jinhyung will join season 2 of Produce 101 to debut that way, but until now, it's only been speculation. On September 14th, 2015, iKON finally debuted with a single of My Type. It caught iKONIC off guard that they would debut with this type of sound. My Type seemed to be a significantly different color than what iKON seemed to have. It was calm, refreshing, and charming. The music video mainly consisted of the 7 boys of iKON serenading the camera while still being their youthful selves. The lyrics speak of their perfect type of woman. While iKONIC do admit that this is a nice song, it wasn't the type of debut they were expecting them to come out with. iKON then released another music video from one of their songs from their debut album known as Airplane in September 30th, 2015. Airplane depicted a story between B.I and Bobby's friendship between this one girl. There seems to be a love triangle going on where Bobby and the girl seem to be very interested in each other, but B.I was unfortunately crushing on the girl by the sidelines. The two constantly try to cockblock each other, which I found that was pretty cute, but I personally know how that feels. I'm talking to you, Jason from 7th grade! In the music video, things took a turn for the worst, where B.I finds a plane ticket in the girl's wallet. It could only be implied that she is moving away somewhere far and didn't want to tell Bobby and B.I. B.I rushes off to the airport to see her one last time before she leaves, but by the time he got there, it was already too late. Why are all airport scenes so sad? Come on, man! But it wasn't until long where iKONIC got the debut that they were asking for. On the same day, iKON released a music video for Rhythm Ta. Any song had to be iKON's debut, this is it. We all know iKON as that new hip-hop focused group of YG Entertainment, and this music video completely captured that color. Rhythm Ta is a hip-hop song that showcases iKON's confidence and swagger with their charismatic rapping and vocals. If there's one common theme that these past 3 music videos had, it's Chanwoo virtually has no lines. While yes, Chanwoo still had some lines, some people could say that he got the Sehun treatment or the Seungyeol treatment. With these line distribution songs becoming more popular nowadays, if there were to be a video of iKON's 3 debut music videos, Chanwoo's color bar would only be like a few pixels long. In My Type, he only got to sing the bridge until Junhwae comes in with a very loud ad-lib. In Airplane, his only line was vocalizing with Bobby's rap.
평생 그리워질 그대의 존재 그냥 내 품에서도 깊은 잠에 들어 잔인하게.
And in Rhythm Ta, he has no lines. The only things that he sings is na 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 na. I'm serious, I'm not kidding. Yeah, you hear that? Me neither. iKONICs were very salty that the Magne didn't get as many lines as the other vocalists did. Chanwoo revealed in an interview that he didn't receive a lot of lines because he joined the team the latest. He'd still have to improve further to earn more vocal time. While yes, we do see the reasoning behind this, iKONIC still wanted more of Jung Chanwoo. On November 15, 2015, iKON released double music videos from their second half of their debut album called Apology and Anthem. Apology was a ballad song talking of, well, an apology to a past lover. And finally, Chanwoo got the lines he deserved. Our little Magne garnered a full 13 seconds of song time. Yeah, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's considered a godsend compared to the first 3 music videos. Anthem was a full-on hip-hop track, but only featured 2 of the 7 members, B.I. and Bobby, otherwise known as Double B. People tease that iKON is basically B.I., Bobby, and friends, since the rap line gets a lot more attention compared to the vocal line. And this song doesn't necessarily help that stereotype. But regardless, iKONICs have been asking for a duo track from Double B since Who Is Next Win, and they finally got it. After iKON wrapped up their promotions for Apology and Anthem, they have dived into the Japanese music market. On their channel, they released short versions of their songs in Japanese. Every single song that they had till that point, they released Japanese versions for all of them. It's really nice to hear K-pop artists branch out to other music markets out there, and I personally could finally understand their music, or at least slightly. On December 23rd of 2015, iKON released 2 more songs that would complete their debut album known as Dumb and Dumber and What's Wrong. These 2 tracks had different yet upbeat vibes. Dumb and Dumber was a party track telling you to get crazy and go wild, whereas What's Wrong had a punk rock vibe. If you guys ask me, the vocal lines shined a lot for these 2 comebacks. Both music videos were quite bizarre in their own way. In What's Wrong, it's reminiscent of a young Green Day music video where they were rocking out in the midst of chaos. The 7 iKON members seem to be in a war with a pack of savage masked fangirls? It's been a full year and I still can't understand this music video. And in Dumb and Dumber, things get weirder. The music video show the iKON members getting crazy and weird. B.I. in a blanket cocoon sleeping on top of a tiger skin, Bobby breaking into his apartment through the vents, Yoonhyung waking up with gigantic hands, Junhwa becoming a vampire werewolf hybrid, Chanwoo cuddling with a dire wolf, Jinhwan riding on top of a bulldog, and so much more. The amount of weirdness and randomness is as much as I am trash for twice. With these releases along with I Miss You So Bad and the rock version of Rhythm Ta, iKON's debut album was complete. A few months later, iKON continued their Japanese promotions with releasing their complete Japanese version of their debut album. Japan seems to really love iKON considering how well they do over there. Several months later, iKON released Honor Mohe, or #WYD, on May 29th, 2016. Honor Mohe is another slow and sweet love song that tells of a love story between the members of iKON and a girl. The music video is so sweet, it could give you type 2 diabetes. It shows the iKON members' many romantic encounters with a love interest. It seems to be the same girl, but hey, K-pop videos, man, we only have a limited budget and we can only afford one love interest. These moments were so sweet. For example, B.I. is in a park day with his love interest eating cotton candy. Donghyuk is studying with his love interest in school, but she ends up falling asleep. While she's sleeping, he slips what seems to be a promise ring into her hand. Yoonhyung waits for her outside of school to pick her up after a long day and cheers her up with his adorable smile and 2 pokes to the sides of her lips making her smile. Bobby's love interest watches him dunk hoops and listens to his latest mixtape. Chanwoo steals his love interest's diary, teasing her, but it was all a diversion so he can put a cute bunny charm on her bag. And Junhwa runs to the camera in slow motion with flowers in his hand. The least romantic romantic member in this music video would have to be Jinhwan, because all he does in the music video is sit on a bus seat with his love interest falling asleep on his shoulder. While it is cute, come on Jinhwan, you can do much better than that. Ugh, my teeth hurt from the sweetness. Excuse me, Dr. Mark? Yeah, I think I need to schedule another appointment with you, man. Yeah, it's about this cavity again. Yeah, I was watching another iKON music video and then... Hello? To the day of this episode's recording, Oner Mohe is iKON's most recent Korean release. However, they didn't stop promoting there. During the second half of 2016, Bobby collaborated with winner Song Min-ho and formed YG's most current hip-hop duo of Mob. Both artists had solo tracks of Hole Up and Body respectively, as well as 2 other songs of Full House and a collaboration track with Kush known as Hit Me. It was the collaboration that iKONIC and Inner Circles were asking for. Bobby's song was a turn-up track we've all expected Bobby to use if he were ever given a solo, and Minho's track took a more sensual turn while still showing off his hip-hop prowess. Even though iKON hasn't released much in these past few months, they still remain a force to be reckoned with. They have one of the most strongest rap lines in YG, a versatile range of vocalists, and some of K-pop's best performers. Their teamwork is seriously no joke, and to those who haven't stan them yet, now's probably a time to think twice. You may want to consider checking them out one more time. Now, iKON is confirmed to come back again early this year along with their brother group Winner, and YG pretty much confirmed that 2017 will be their year. If iKON fell out of your bias list in 2016, then y'all better brace yourselves. Considering how impactful iKON is, they will for sure leave a mark once they come back. iKON is both very popular in Korea and Japan especially, and it's only a matter of time before they reach the rest of the world. Overall, iKON waves the flag of K-pop high, and very soon they're about to raise that flag even higher. So guys, I hope you are all expecting iKON as much as I am. And with that guys, you just know a little bit more about K-pop culture. Hey guys, I hope you all enjoy this episode of Kpop University. As you guys know, this is the end of the Survival Trilogy. For episode 6, we covered Monsta X who debuted through No Mercy. For episode 7, we covered IOI who debuted through Produce 101, and for this episode 8, we have just covered iKON who debuted through Mix and Match. So guys, if you want your favorite K-pop group to be featured in the next episode of Kpop University, go ahead and leave your suggestion in the comment section down below. Or if you have a question about a certain aspect of K-pop culture that you guys want me to answer, go ahead and also leave that in the comment section down below. And lastly, if you have a question about me in general, go ahead and leave that question with the hashtag HeySYJ in the comment section down below, and you may be featured in the next episode of reading your comments. But with that guys, that's my time. My name is Nathan, SYJofficial. Until then, see you guys next time. Bye.